Oh boy. If nobody joins the hangout, I'm gonna be like, and everybody can hear that too. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I look like a nerd trying to type looking down. But, oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Now we're gonna do something. We gotta get some music going. Something that we don't get the royalty bullshit and all that. So, hmm, yeah, let's just listen to this one. Go figure. Don't like it. Eh, this is all royalty free. Ah, no, at least I got something to listen to. Let's look it up on Google real quick. See what we can come up with. No, we got a couple websites. Nope. That's not music. That's sounds. Nope, not gonna find anything. I'm gonna have to do the show by myself tonight. Yeah, we'll look and see what we got here. Wow, that's actually pretty damn loud. Is there a way to turn this down? Holy hell. Maybe not. That's pretty damn loud. Sounds like I'm about ready to do a porn with that one. Oh shit. That was a good one. Oh, this one's just too good though. There's nothing here. And we'll see what we come up with here. What? What am I vaping on? Just custom mod. Yeah, I should be paying attention more to the chat than the stuff I'm monkeying around with. But no, it's something I built myself. Of course, there's no Hangout Crew because everybody has not showed up. So it's just my ugly mug. You know what? The funniest thing is, how many batteries? Just one. It's the mod, I call it the joke. That's not a LiPo either. It's just a 26650. Yeah, I call it the joke. I have fun with it. It works great. Everything on it is from Radio Shack over here. Of course, there's no longer a Radio Shack because they all went out of business, but everything here is before they went out of business. Everything but the 510 is from Radio Shack. And it's just a single 26650. It's hilarious because a lot of people see how big the damn thing is. You guys know how big parallel mods are. There's a parallel mod next to it. The acrylic parallel. It's almost the same width, but definitely higher. And much, much, much deeper. I get a lot of laughs out of it. I do it just to get laughs out of it. I recently put the on-off switch in it. That way I could shut it off and put it in my pocket and not have to worry about it firing. Waiting for other people to join this hangout. It's a pain doing a show by yourself. That's why I quit my show. Of course, I do have a Mods by Nazy fractured jaw also. I got quite a few different mods. Got a lot of mech mods. Of course, the good old Hades. Of course, it is the rainbow one. I don't care what color it is as long as it works. And I've got one of the old mods, K100. And I've got copper Nemesis that the 510 was stripped, so I took a stainless steel Nemesis top cap, put on it. God, this thing looks like shit. Right there's the other Nemesis I have. It's basically two long Nemesis tubes, a short Nemesis tube, and when I throw the long tube off the copper one on there, I make it into a stacked mod. But yeah, I do a lot of mech mods, but I prefer my yeah, she is. I gotta clean her up. I don't use it anymore. It just sits as a backup now. A lot of my mods sit in my drawer, well, over on my little shelf I have over here as backups. And then, of course, I have the old Fast Tech aluminum N16. I love this thing. It's one of the hardest hitting 18650 mods I have. Go figure. Cheap $6 M16 from Fast Tech. It hits hard. I do MOSFET at parallel or MOSFET at single. course, this acrylic, yeah, it is purple. I don't give a shit about the color. It works. I've done a lot to this thing. If you look, you can see the crack up the back. It's cracked all over on the bottom. The door to it is all cracked up. Damn thing's got so many cracks on it, it's ridiculous. But it still works, does what it needs to do. I beat the shit out of my mods. A little bit of super glue, it's fixed. But I do like my joke. Fits my hand awesome. Now, you can't see the button in it. I might try to get it focused where you guys could see the button in it. I actually took quite a few different buttons and made one button for this thing. You know, let's see. Yeah, am I going to be able to see the button underneath this? Yeah, you can see the button somewhat underneath the switch. That is like a little momentary button out of a mouse. Matter of fact, I had another mouse just like this, and that's what it came out of. I took that, glued it together on the cheap-ass flashlights you can buy, the little on-off switches in them. I ripped it apart and put the momentary switch in that. And that's how I made my button for this thing. I don't like variable voltage, variable wattage devices. Too easily broken. Or all that other crap. I like my stuff to be approximately, with a fully charged battery, I'm running roughly 47 to 49 watts. Depending on the ohm of the device. This one here should be pretty low. Now let's see if I gotta charge this damn thing back up yet. Nope, it's reading ohm. And it's about time to rebuild it. It's jumping ohm. It's up to 0.42. This thing's usually 0.36. So it's almost time to rebuild it. And yeah, I don't know if you guys know what a Genesis atomizer is or not. I don't build above half what my battery can power. You know, the only genuine Genesis atomizers I have are these two. This is a Steam Boy RSST. And then I got the clone steam turbine. I've got a mini did clone. I've got, well, actually the AGA TD, which is genuine. Which the AGA TD I have a T2 cap on. And then I've got the Prometheus clone. Trying to think. I've got so many. I've gotten so many and gotten rid of so many. but I normally do 0.36 on this one. My RSST, I normally run about 0.38 to 0.45. But this one here, usually when I get to 0.4, I usually rebuild it. I'm a little bit lazy. It's fun with the RSST in your pocket when you gotta fucking sit down. I've lost so much juice in that tank. My pants, I had a pair of khakis on one day, and the whole left side, my whole left leg was covered in juice. It looked like I pissed myself on the outside of my pants. But I only use Genesis tanks, even though I do have a Goblin. Don't use it much. I gotta put new wick in it. And that's at 0.44. It's almost time for a rebuild on it. Get this thing apart. These coils have been in this thing since I've had it. Well, since I built it. I don't think I did a bad job for the first time building something like this. Nice tight coils. I just gotta put new cotton in it and start vaping it again. But yeah, I don't use this kind of stuff all that much. I'm so used to the Genesis atomizers. But yeah, I've used Genesis atomizers for 3 years now, non-stop. Damn it, I keep messing with my focus. You know, I missed a full week of work this week because I was sick as hell. Finally got over it Thursday. I was weak as hell Friday, but oh well. I like my Genesis tanks. I build them the way I like them. Now this one I do have to rebuild, but I'm gonna be lazy and not do it. I don't even know what the ohm of it is. I know this one's another one that's usually down in the lower 3.3 area. Oh yeah, that one's definitely way up. 0.47. God, I gotta go through and rebuild all my shit. That's all I use, and it's a bitch when you carry them all the time, because if you go like this, and put my hand here because it will start to leak. Yep, there it goes. It's gonna. I see the bead beading up. I ain't gonna let it come out because that's a waste of juice. It's flooded out now. There we go. But that's all I use. But yeah, this is my work setup here. I get picked on because of the purple mod, but you know what? I don't give a flying fuck. And I gotta put batteries on my charger anyhow. Now, if you don't know, I use an RC car charger to charge my batteries. I'm thinking about building a squonker for at work. That way, when I go out to vape, I just push the bottle inside, which wouldn't be too hard, not with a Fat Daddy Squonk 510. It's just I'd have to get a Addy that could be squonked into. I could build one easy. It's just, I don't know if I could do it with parallel. Well, maybe if I got a big enough box, it would have to be a little bit wider to fit Dole 18650 parallel. I think I'd be able to build one. Either that or build a 26650 squonk box, which would be a dual C battery box with on-off switch. One side would have to be gutted down so you could fit the full 26650 in it, or you could do 26500 and not have to modify the box, and you have room in the bottom for an on-off switch and your MOSFET and all that stuff, and then have your bottle on the other side with the hole in it so you could squonk. I've done the 2C battery box into a 26650 battery capable mod. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I still. Well, I should have a picture of that mod. Let's go into my pictures real quick and be my vape stuff and be under mods. I've built a lot of mods over the years. It's not in that one. The mod I have right now is the one I've had the longest out of all of them. Is it this one? Yep. I laugh at how big this this one mod is. I called it the monster. That thing was huge. But I will put it up on screen so you guys could see it. So we're going to have to go over here and media file. And pictures. So now I know where it's at. It should be, yeah, that one there. Look at all the mods I built back then. This picture is at least let's see, that was before I got into the, well, it's before I moved into this hellhole. So that's at least almost a 5-year-old pick. The one that has the VP Live vape team on it, that was called the Monster, and it used a 5,000 milliamp, 200 amp LiPo in it. The one next to it was the 26650 box, next to a Joytech 1000 milliamp Ego Twist, and then there was a 900 milliamp Ego Twist. The one next to that was three 650 milliamp Ego batteries. All three of the Egos went out on me, but the batteries worked, so that was that mod. The one next to that is a parallel 14500 mod. The one next to that is a single 14500 mod, and then the VMAX at the very end. But I rebuilt so many mods, or built mods. Them are five. There's 5 of them in that pick. Then I've got this one. I rebuilt this one from the stupid. I can't remember what MOSFET they come with, but I got a 3034 MOSFET in that now. And the fractured jaw. I've rebuilt it twice. First time I got it, the sled was out of it and everything. Put a new sled in, all that. And it was about 2 months ago. I put one battery in, wasn't paying attention, put the other battery in. The other battery I put in upside down. I vented 2 batteries and I melted the sled. So I had to get a new sled and rebuild it again. And plus, this is the second MOSFET it's had in it since I've had it too. But yep, I want to build another one on like the one on the very left in that picture though. One with the VP Live vape team on it. I want to build another mod just that size so I can use. Now I use it as a flashlight now, but that's a 5,000 milliamp, 200 amp LiPo battery, and I use it as a bright ass flashlight. I have a booster board on it, and I go from 7.4 all the way up to 14.4 volts with that. But yeah, it's basically a carb light there. I'm a very inventive guy. I see shit. I figure ways to use it in vaping. Uh, I mean, I do have Fat Daddy 510 and a button. The button broke, but I got it apart, cleaned it up, and actually soldered a wire inside it, and it works again. That's my backup switch. The Fat Daddy 510 is the original 510 from the fractured jaw, which it's a good 510. It's just I like the one that's on the fractured jaw now. I do all my vaping on the cheap. Uh, if I can do it cheaper, I would, but I spend at most about $8 a month. That's on my vaping supplies. And once a year, I'll probably spend like 30, $40. And that's on my wire. but it's pretty simple living cheaply. But I do go through a lot of wire because I not only build for me, I build for 2 other people, which I gotta check. It's my 26 gauge. I gotta check see how much 28 gauge I have. Okay, I've got that spool. That's a full spool. So I've got, I say, because I use 28 twisted on just about everything. I may have 5 feet on this spool left, and I got a full 250 foot. So I've got about 255 foot of 28 gauge. My 26 gauge I use just on my steam void because I don't like 28 twisted. And I probably have 3/4 of that left. Then I got this damn thing I never used. Got the Phantom tank. I've used it quite a few times. The original head that was on it went bad. Put the new head on, it fucking leaks all the time. So I quit using it. I hate tanks that leak. Or I'd take that one to work with me. Because it'd be a nice tank to use at work. You know, had to do some typing. Uh, Waiting to hear back now, see what they say. I remember seeing this movie, but I can't remember the name of it. Now, in 15 minutes, if we don't get anybody else in the hangout, fucker. And that's you, Duck. Well, clean it quicker, bitch. I mean, hell, it's boring as hell talking to myself. Yee. Boy, you can really see how focused the camera was. I don't even want to make a comment to that one. Oh, shit. Definitely a pain in the ass trying to do a show by yourself that's supposed to have multiple people in it. And you have nothing to talk about, so you make shit up. I'd be better off beating my dick or not. Oh, shit. I know I'm trying to be funny. Okay, that tank's empty. Next! Uh, I have a feeling somebody's actually watching with you. Because even though I'm watching, it doesn't show me as a watcher. Here, after everybody left, and it is showing me as a watcher now. That's okay. In 10 minutes, if we don't get anybody in here, I'm just going to call it a night. Let one rip. Oh, yeah. I felt better. You'd probably shit yourself if you did that. Why'd I grab this one when I know it's got an empty tank? I love having the on-off switch on the joke now. That way I can shut it off and remind myself not to use it. Hello? Hello, my friends? Anybody out there? Hello? I don't see no one. Well, at least I try. Give you my forehead. Yeah. I want to monkey around with royalty free music again. See what we got. This shit's loud as hell, I know it is. No! I hate when my shit does that. Screen went blank. It's no. I love what was it? Was it this one? Yeah. I know you're paying attention to this stuff. Tell me what this music this sounds like. Ah. Yeah, he left, fucker. We're gonna get you, my friend. Yeah, I'm bored as hell. Nobody's joining the hangout. So guess what? I'm gonna call it a night. Peace out. And I would do the rest, but you know what? Hopefully somebody will be here next week, other than just my ass. Later.